Hey, what's going on out there, everybody in the world, ladies and gentlemen, men and women, males and females? Welcome to another video with your boy Profit Peeps, where all the real smart investors earn more money than lose money. Today, we're going to talk about something very serious for the culture. We're going to discuss why people are poor. Okay, it's very important for me to discuss this topic because a lot of people don't understand where we come from. They're just going along with the TV shows and how we should act and how we should go about things when things don't go our way. We snap, we get an attitude. And I'm here to let y'all know that throughout my times of crisis and things that I've been through in my journey and my experience that helped me get here, allowed me to elevate for the better and see things with a more clear picture and step outside of the box to be able to look at the box and see where we went wrong. Now, number one, bumping around against that like button before we move forward, share the video, subscribe to the channel so the notifications can accelerate. We want to talk about, and thank y'all for hanging in here with me. Thank y'all for tuning in and pressing the like button and all of that. We want to talk about, number one, controlling your emotions. A lot of people is poor because they can't control their emotions. We got people with college degrees, master degrees. I'm talking about people that accomplish great certificates and degrees or so. They can't get a job. They can't get in position because of their attitude, the way they present themselves. They don't like to listen to nobody. For instance, like you have celebrities. Celebrities, they have, before, like for instance, for a album release party, they have celebrities, rappers and singers, they have listening parties for the record labels to check it out, to see if it's a gold, see if it's a platinum hit, see if they enjoy it. They listen, they have critics in there to see where they went wrong. Where we come from, we have critics, but we call it hating. We call it crabs in a barrel, so on and so forth. We don't like to listen to the critics. And there is critics that do things and say things intentionally just to try to hurt you and destroy you. But in most cases, you have people within your circle that allow you to do whatever you want and knock yourself out of position. And then you have those who will tell you where you're going wrong. And then you will say to yourself, you don't want to listen to these people because you want to follow your own perspective. You don't need to listen to them. They shouldn't be telling you nothing. They hating on you. They don't want to get you further. They want to, be on your bad side. They always got something negative to say about what you're doing. Sometimes it's important to listen to these people because you can be going wrong. You can be doing things. So for instance, like us as black men, we are dark-skinned complexion. So as a dark-skinned man, it's very important to tell another black man if his hair is peasy or nappy, or if he carrying himself in a way that's that's unprofessional. Hoodies all the time, baggy jeans, boots constantly. It's okay to tell your brother to get a haircut. It's okay to tell your brother to wear some shoes and throw a suit on and brush your hair, comb your hair out. It's okay to talk to another brother and let him know where he may be lacking on. And that's where we go wrong as a people. We don't know how to size each other up on an aspect to allow each other to elevate and accumulate our standards. Number two, we have bad attitudes as a people. And I ain't gonna even just say us as black people in general, but I can speak for my people more than anything, where I come from the gutter, from the ghetto. We have bad attitudes, and I understand because it's called standing for something and not falling for anything. And I think we confuse that. I think we mix that up and we use it in the wrong times. For instance, if you're at work, if you're in an office job, or if you at a job specific, it's okay to just humble yourself and listen to your boss. Long as he ain't cursing at you or yelling at you in a disrespectful tone or so, listen, follow the rules, get the job done, do it right. We have attitudes, and that's what allow us to fall each time. We are bad attitude carrying people We're not understanding in a lot of cases. We don't care about nobody but ourselves. And as a people, we don't like to understand circumstances in life, with other sorrows that people go through. We don't like to humble ourselves and bend over and help, and lean over and help another person that's down. A lot of us immature minded people kick people while they down. Okay. Now, moving forward, we want to try to keep families together. The reason why a lot of us is poor because we going out on a limb alone. We're going out in the world alone. We're not sticking together as a family. Excuse me if you hear the background and you hear the thunder is storming outside. Got the family down there. I just cooked up some jerk chicken, some asparagus. So we just ate good. They happy. They watching TV, playing the game. So if you hear a little noise in the background, it's all good. Okay, I come to talk with y'all and give y'all a great message. So back to what I'm saying. Family is everything. That's number one. A lot of successful people in the world came from an organized family. An organized family. So for instance, let's just say you work at McDonald's, right? And let's just say everybody in the house work at McDonald's. It's 5, 6 people in the house. If mom and dad stay home and everybody move out, 4 people move out, how everybody's going to elevate? Because Taquita and Tommy and Jeffrey and Felicia, they got to go pay another landlord. You kick them out the house. They got to take that money that they working hard for at McDonald's and pay another landlord. So if they get paid $300 every week or every 2 weeks, they giving that to a landlord when they could be putting that in the pot. Okay? So just to do a little math, let's just say, let's get a little math going on here. And we're gonna use the lowest paying jobs. I never worked at McDonald's. I don't know what they pay. But back in the day when I was in school, teachers used to always say, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be working at Mickey D's all your life? You're gonna be bringing home minimum wage, working a 9 to 5? Teachers will bring McDonald's down. So teachers put a stigma on McDonald's. So let's just use McDonald's as a job that we're going to get paid from, and we're going to use this as, let's say, $10 an hour. Okay. All right. So let's say we're working at McDonald's. Everybody in the house work at McDonald's. Everybody. So we got 10 times 40, $10 an hour. All right. Times 40. We ain't gonna take no taxes out of nothing because taxes varies, and that's pretty much $400 that week, right? 52 weeks in a year times 52. This is 20,000 from one person within that year. All right. Now we're gonna times that 20,000 times the 6 people in the house times 6 a year. That's $124,800 a year. So if you living in a low income house, if you living in a low income home and y'all all making $10, you let your kids stay home. Now y'all made $124 for one of those kids to go out, buy a house, put it in their name. Mind you, they still got rooms in the house. Now they can go buy a house for that $124,000 and live in it and own it. They don't have to worry about rent, none of that. Just gas, electric, water. This is how the Indians do it. This is how most Mexicans do it. This is how, from the people I know, this been how the Jews been doing it. The Jews been doing it this way. Now, it starts from a foundation. Now, a family, this is why I say respect is everything, because you have to teach your children, and children have to learn. If you're a child living with your parents, you have to kick this knowledge to them that I'm kicking to you now if you didn't know. and break down this plan to them. How each year somebody can come up, if everybody chip in, each year somebody could come up with one house every year. Then everybody is out of the house. Now everybody is out of the house on their own every year. So they don't have to worry about coming back. You know, they can be on their own, and all they have to do is pay gas, electric, and water, and do the fixtures or whatever that's in the house, which you wouldn't buy a house unless it's already nice and done for $124,000. I'm assuming so. You should have something significant. But however, a foundation where it starts from home. So you can be the Kobe Bryant. You could be you could be the LeBron. The other son could be the LeBron. The daughter could be the Beyonce. The other daughter could be the Rihanna. And they're all, instead of going out to pay other people, other landlords, landlord your own property. Landlord that bucket. Let the bucket, everybody put their money in the pot. Let the bucket be the landlord. And everybody pay the landlord in the bucket. And then go out and you be good. You understand me? So same thing with that. It starts from saving. It starts from a good mindset. You want to definitely try to be clean. You want to be your mind right, because you can't get your money right and you can't be focused if your mind ain't right. If you on drugs out there, if you constantly getting high, and I ain't gonna say marijuana people, you know, because marijuana is an okay try. I don't recommend nobody to go out and telling anybody to go do weed, but whoever's doing weed, that's more power to them. Is, you know, I smoke weed in my time. It's going on 10 years. I haven't, but anything past that, when it comes to cocaine and crack and needles and drugs, you know, meth and all that stuff, that's bad. And me personally, I would say weed even mess your mind up. Weed even mess your brain up to the point you wouldn't focus like this. You wouldn't be sharp. You want to be sharp. You want to have a clear mind. You want to leave away the alcohol, drink water, eat healthy, work out, and respect your family most of all. Respect is everything. So the way you're going to do it, you want to stick together as a family. You want to respect each other. Sit everybody down in your household and show them how important it is to have honor and integrity and loyalty in the household. And what goes on in the house stays in the house. Significant. Not no bad stuff. Not no off the wall, whatever people go through in the house that's of negativity. Not none of that. You know, what we deal with when it comes to progressing and elevating and our little small flaws that we have, we going to fix that and help grow together as a family and stay positive. And that's the only way, because I hear a lot of women, and mainly women, I hear a lot of women saying how they're going to put their kid out because of disrespect. But that's why it starts from the root. From a kid, when they are kids, you sit them down and let them know the plan that they do have and the plan that you do have for them. You plan on letting them stay home, but they have to honor and don't allow nobody to come in the circle to sidetrack, rather females or males. And I understand people going to deal with people and have a different, you know, a man is going to find him a girlfriend and a girl is going to find her a man. You know, I understand that. But when a kid coming to a teenager to an adult, once they realize that they have a plan ahead of them, 9 times out of 10 they're not going to break it. They're going to continue to save money. They're going to walk through the process of investing, and they're going to help build their bank accounts up. So when they do leave and they own a house, they're going to have nobody to answer for but themselves, what they own, their assets, their savings, and whatever businesses they want to try to invest in to help accumulate more finances, even if it's still working at a regular job. But the funds will be coming back to them, not to no landlord. So if the $124,000 paid for the house, they're living in the house. And if they still working at McDonald's, all that money is really coming to them. You can't escape water, gas, electric. You can't escape that stuff. So you'll be paying that regularly. Your phone bill, you can't escape that. So, but at least you'll own your asset. And then at the same time, the asset can accumulate throughout the process of them standing there. The house can turn to $200,000 or $300,000 according to the value in the area. They can sell it, snatch the profit, and come back home. They can take that 300. They can take 124, take away 300,000 in that area of the value. They come home Count the change. Now they got 300,000 in their pocket. They right back in their room counting the money. That's how it works when it comes to investing and starting off as a family. I know this work, guys. I know it work. Believe in you. Know that you can do it, but it starts from the root of home. Everybody as an individual can't make it alone. It's kind of hard to make it alone. You can survive alone, but when it comes to being wealthy and being rich, that comes with a team. I'm talking about a loyal team, an honorable team. And if you don't have that team, it's going to be kind of difficult. Okay? So I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Same thing with stocks. When it comes to the stock market, it's the same thing. You save up money, save up your assets. You ain't got to jump into a stock right away. You can hear when a stock crash. You can just hear people talking about, oh, the stock market crash. All right, boom, it's party time now. Now it's time to take your money out of your buying power, because buying power is real. You'll accumulate more percentage than it will sitting in the bank. All right, but it's okay to still have a bank account, because you might want to get to your funds faster. When it comes to the stock market, you want to let that money sit by itself separately to accumulate in a buying power, accumulating interest. And when the stock market crash on something of fundamentals that will elevate on an aspect that it have a good value in it, such as like a gas station, like Sunoco or Exxon or Walt Disney, let's say one of those crashed. That's a good investment. You buy multiple shares of them while it's down. When it crash, 9 times out of 10, it's going to come back up. But you check the news first. You see it crash, check why it crashed. See what happened. You check the fundamentals, see the news. Do it got bad news on it? Did it have bad earnings? Okay, did it gain revenue throughout that time? Because it still can accumulate for the next quarter. So a bad earnings wouldn't really make it look bad, but some people like to sell when it's bad on certain quarters. But what you want to do is you want to buy multiple shares of that and find out technical analysis. Find out from the support level how low it's been and how high it's been. And once you jump in when it's low, let it go to a resistance level. See how it is. Like for instance, at Ethereum, I jumped in at 1,800. I seen Ethereum at 4,400 at the highest. And right about now, it's at 38. I'm seeing about 1,500 in profit, 1,700 in profit actually, right now as we speak. So I'm waiting for that thing to hit 4,400 or 4,000 at least. And I'm snatching profit because it's going to drop right back down. And when it drop right back down, I'll be ready to jump back in. So we're accumulating wealth over here, baby. I don't know what y'all talking about, but over here, we talking about wealth, generational curses being broken and elevating. And most of all, I just want y'all to understand, winners roll with winners, leaders roll with leaders, and good followers always follow good leaders to become a good leader. Y'all be safe out there. Peace and love. Stay positive, and if it's negative, run. Get out of there. Get away from it. You don't need to be around that. You got to move like a star. When they come out the club, they don't even look sideways. They walk straight to their car and duck right in and get out of there. That's how you got to move. Don't even look nobody in the eye, especially negative people, especially the negative people. They don't deserve eye contact. Stay away from them. Get out of there. Y'all be safe out there. Your boy.